There is disturbing video of Donald Trump visibly struggling to stand straight without swaying. And this is barely 48 hours old. Now, many of you wrote to me about this. I wasn't going to cover it then in the context, especially of these physicals and all of the results that are coming out, and so many of you writing to me about it. I do think it's worth looking at. Now, many of you noticed that during the Memorial Day commemoration on Monday, Donald Trump was swaying and seemingly constantly losing his balance and adjusting. And I said, is this really going on? And I looked at the video, and it is. So first, I'm going to play the video in normal speed for you, and you will see that everybody else is standing there saluting still, and Trump is swaying. He's swaying, swaying, swaying. Let me play it first, but then I have a different way we're going to look at it. Okay, now let me do something else with it. If we remove the audio and we just scrub through, one of the things you notice is that everybody else is very still, but Trump is the one that is swaying back and forth, to and fro. J.D. Vance is still, Pete Hegseth is still, but Trump is swaying back and forth, back and forth. This coincides with Trump's increasing difficulty walking a straight line. We have a number of videos now, including the one that's up on the screen, of Trump walking down a red carpet, for example. We have another one from a helicopter. This is Trump after, I guess, getting off a plane, where he's attempting to walk a straight line, and he's not. He's going back and forth, back and forth. So we now have multiple instances of Trump having more limited control over his body. Now, there are a lot of medical explanations here. One is just like, sometimes this happens to older people, and there's a number of reasons why that could be. And there's a whole bunch of other underlying conditions that this could be related to. Standing still is harder as you age. If you're overweight, sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night, and not physically fit, it's hard to just stand there with a hand up on your head saluting. It could be an inner ear or a balance issue. It could be a vestibular issue that can cause that subtle rocking where you're constantly trying to catch yourself. There are myriad neurological causes that can affect coordination in this way. And it can be neuropathy, Parkinsonian symptoms. That's a whole other category of neurology. There can be musculoskeletal issues, back pain, hip problems, knee instability, arthritis, weakness, where you're constantly shifting weight and kind of going side to side. It could be medications, everything from sedatives to blood pressure meds, alcohol, THC, uppers, downers, anxiety medication, stimulants. They can affect steadiness. Anxiety and adrenaline can do this. Cardiovascular factors, orthostatic issues, dizziness, dehydration, reduced stamina. And there can also be non-medical explanations. And one of the ones that comes to mind to me is the fact that Donald Trump is widely believed to wear lifts to make himself appear to be taller. Trump claims to be 6'3". We've got a lot of examples of Trump definitely not looking 6'3". And lifts, it's almost like you're wearing an internal high heel. And Trump may not be that comfortable walking in the equivalent of high heels. And it may be that slightly being pushed forward by the lifts is causing Trump to be off balance. And that he's trying to figure out, do I use the ankle to hold myself rigid, or how do I shift my weight? All of these are possible things. But the sort of contrast is third physical in 13 months, perfect, better than ever. And we have a new symptom or a new series of symptoms, which is Trump walking in inability to walk in a straight line and standing at attention and having to catch himself as he goes forward and back. We're definitely not getting the full story. What the full story is, we are left to speculate, but it's definitely not the story that we've been getting. What do you think? Leave a comment, send me an email, info@davidpakman.com. Or is Trump healthier than ever? And if I'm just getting it wrong, then let me know. Some people assume focus is just about willpower, but if you've sat down to work and you're checking your phone, switching tabs in your browser, getting pulled into distraction, you know it's not that simple. I want to tell you about our sponsor, Brain FM. Brain FM is a music app designed to support focus. It's not the random playlists or ambient videos that people often will put on. It's music built from the ground up for cognitive performance. Brain.fm works with musicians and neuroscientists to create music that will interact with your brain's natural rhythms. Their patented audio technology is designed to influence brain activity related to attention. This is why Brain.fm is the only music app funded by the National Science Foundation. The app includes a number of modes depending on what you're doing: deep work, creative, motivation. There's a dedicated ADHD mode for people whose brains may benefit from extra support. There's also been peer-reviewed research published showing that their music increased activity in attentional networks and also improved performance on attention-based tasks. Try it yourself with 30 days free at brain.fm/Pakman. The link is in the description.